Hi all and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will test some AceJet targets. So 3 of them are end grain targets and one of them is the most simple one they sell. But you have a hanger on there, but it's more like a board. The big end grain targets have their own tripods, so we will see how they hold up. The round one is a really cool target since it has the same dimensions as you have on a competition target when we compete. We're going to test these targets by throwing power throws at them, and I'm going to throw about 100 throws on each target, and I have some friends with me today. They're going to do some throwing as well. We're going to test these targets with the stingers, with the Viking pattern of course, so they look really cool. And they're in D2 steel, so we will see if the targets hold up because these penetrate deep. So check this out. So if you want 5% on AceJet products, use love with big letters and you get those 5% on all their products.
Siktet är ju sista där.
Och verkligen trycka till med fingret.
Men jag trycker ner för hårt med fingret.
If you don't power throw them from 2-3 meters like I do, this will hold up. And if you want to, just flip the board over and you have a fresh side. So no actually signs of that board cracking open, so works well. I love this target. It's really cool with those competition lines, everything, and you can really throw hard and it doesn't crack. So the next one, and this one is pretty low compared to the other ones, but you can hang it as well. But you have your own tripod on this one. So now we're throwing the same amount of knives on this target. The rails or the sides are a bit chewed up and broken, but still really functional. It doesn't fall apart, so works well. So let's try the big one.
Jävla kul!
This target is so much steadier than the other one. So if you're gonna order something from AceJet, use my promotional code LOVE with big letters and you get 5% on all their products. So after testing the targets, the best one in my opinion is the round one. It was soft, you had the target as a competition target and it was forgiving. It didn't break in any way really, even though we threw at the sides, everything. So that is the number one in my opinion. The second one is the large one on the tripod. Keep in mind you can use both these without the tripod and hang them on the wall instead. This one on the tripod didn't move like the small one did. It was forgiven, really good target. Both the targets broke, the sides broke, but it didn't affect the throwing on the target. So they didn't break in a way that kept you from throwing on them. The small end grain target on the tripod moved quite a lot when we threw at it, but that was because we power threw on it. The least good target is the cheap one. But you can actually throw a whole day at this target, power throw at it without breaking it. So for the money, it's a good one. So the target I would recommend is the round one. The other two targets, I would actually recommend them on a wall. But if you would use them with the tripod, the big one is better. So the blades, we threw them into each other so many times. No real damage to the engravings, no real damage to the sides. We had one small burr through 4 hours of throwing, nothing else. And we threw them into each other so sparks came and no real damage on them. The engraving is still beautiful on those and I really love the Viking pattern. So, thanks all for watching. If you want to see more of knife throwing, axe throwing, other kinds of throwing, check out my other videos on my channel. I have a lot of them. So, spread the love for throwing.